Why be easy when you can just die? Woo! I'm Chewy Mew. Welcome to my channel, but more specifically, welcome to another Chewy Mew video. Where today is the birthday of one of my favorite fictional characters ever, or fictitious characters, and that is Sailor Moon. So I think in honor of her birthday, I'm going to be taking a look at the, I was about to say Toy Biz, no, the Tamashii Nations, Bandai, whoever, SH Figuarts Sailor Moon figure. This is the original animation color, because originally they released the figures with sort of like a metallic colors. Instead of having red like she's supposed to, it was like a pinkish color. But yeah, here's the box. It's in Japanese, so I don't really understand anything. This was an import, obviously, and you can see the side of the box there, a picture of her on the bottom. Some warnings and stuff, something for ages 15 and up. I'm assuming, I don't know, it's red, and there's a code. There's like a thing. But yeah, so this is also an anniversary, the 20th anniversary from 2014. So this came out, I think, in like 2017. Hey guys, it's me from the future. I just wanted to show you this really quick. This came out, I think, in like 2017. I don't think I need to explain why that sentence was wrong. So spoilers, the figure is actually not in here, because I took the figure out. You get these instructions here, in Japanese again, but you know, you get faces that you can switch out. I like that they're not alternate heads, they're just like swappable heads. I mean, if it was like alternate heads, you probably have to make the entire, like, her pigtails again. Here is Sailor Moon. So yes, today being June 30th is her birthday. And I figured, hey, what if I review a Sailor Moon figure in honor of her birthday? So here we are. This figure specifically, I actually did have to put a glue dot on her neck because it was too loose. You can see it kind of moves on its own a little bit. That's a little concerning. And then also, the stupid ball joint leg broke here. You can see under there, the leg broke. So I had to do some stuff. But the drop-down hips, they still work, so at least that's good. Here's my first Spider-Man figure ever. These are two of my most favorite fictional characters of all time. See, I think they're probably in scale because she's supposed to be like, I think, 15. Yeah, there's the face and there's her bow. You can see there's like a little bit of plastic here kind of sticking out there. It's kind of weird. And also, you know, I always complain about Hasbro for making the Marvel Legends like over $20. Because they're like over $20 now, like 25-ish US dollars. But this thing cost me like I think like $110 or something like that. Around that amount. It's my second most expensive figure. To me, it's kind of okay because this was an import. I guess there's like fees for that or whatever. And also, this just looks really cool. I mean, and also, you get all this stuff with it. Like, you get extra faces here. But I also really like how pretty red this is. These are like really cool, like kind of like Spider-Man red and blue, and also the white too. I think it looks really good. The white looks really good on this too. It's a sort of matte color. These ball hinges though are like, they're a little bit glossy. I mean, they're not glossy, but they're definitely, they have more of a gloss compared to the rest of the costume. Of course, like her little medallion transforming. But either way, but yeah, her like pendant. I think it's called a pendant to use to transform. It's cooler with like the 4 colors on there, and then like the pink in the center. Except they're very pale characters. You know, they're very pale. The boots, the bottom of the feet don't say anything here. See little medallions there. I think they just look really cool. Like, the paint is very simple on it. Excuse me. Like, the paint on it is very simple, and it kind of like, it's like why is my voice so weird? It's like, yeah, why is my voice so scratchy now? I don't know. Here's your display stand thing. It's like a flight stand kind of thing. And also, in case you're wondering, I have tried these with the Marvel Legends, and they don't grab on too good. Like, these are meant, yeah, it's not going to hold them. Fun fact, the bootleg versions actually have rotation here in like both here and here. They're all separate pieces. It does have rotate like here and then at the little pincher part, but the bootleg ones actually have a rotation right there in the center. Here's her base. It's actually different from the one in the original version. Why is my voice so scratchy now? So you see Sailor Moon there with like ribbons and the bow thing. That's pretty cool. Also, this version, oh, never mind. I was gonna say this version doesn't come with her cat Luna, which I don't know why they chose the Spanish word for cat. We can open this up here, and Okay, there we go. So yeah, let's take a look at her cat here. And fun fact, the bootleg version is actually better because the bootleg has a ball jointed head. This one doesn't. It has just like rotation here. But that's Luna. Luna, because it's Spanish. Oh, my throat feels so weird. I don't know why it's like like phlegmy. Just tail bends. Actually, this isn't the one I have on display. I have the other version. This one I just keep it in the box. But there she is. Pretty cute too. Again, like with the same like anime aesthetic with like the big eyes. Come on, focus. I can't tell if it's focused on the cat or not. But yeah, again, like a very matte color. The eyes and like the moon on her forehead is, that's the only like glossy thing on this. You can see the whiskers there, like her eyebrows. It's very cute. Nothing on the bottom of the feet. Just like with Marvel, I'm so used to looking at the bottom of the feet for the what's it called? The date and stuff, but these figures don't have the date on them anywhere. At least I don't think so. Here are the alternate faces. You get a happy face, like a closed mouth happy face. You get like an angry face. You get another angry face. You get like another angry face. This is for throwing her tiara attack, which also comes with it. And this is like a yelling attack face, and that's like an angry face. You also do get her tiara here too. And there's also another. I don't think this belongs to this. I think this just happens to be in that box. Like sometimes when I pose around figures, I sometimes think stuff ends up in other packaging. Take the hands off, you just kind of pop them off here. It's a lot of really simple. Just go ahead and pop them on there. And then bang, you know, there you go. You can throw the thing. Fun fact, the bootleg version also doesn't have this attached. Like you see the fingers are glued onto it or whatever. The bootleg version has these two separate pieces, which is, you know, kind of dumb. Those are hand in hand, no pun intended. There's these ones. There's also a pointing finger. If fist hands, this one holds the wand, so you can just go ahead and stick the wand here. And they give you both versions of the wand. They give you the version without the silver crystal, and they give you the one with it. There was a time when I knew the name in Japanese, but I don't remember what it is now. But there you go. You can see they're different here. And this one doesn't... Oh, what's going on with my voice? Yeah, you can see they're like pretty much they're the same, just the only difference is like it's just like the little medallion right there and then the crystal in it. Those are pretty cool, and they both just slot into this hand here. They only fit into one hand. Both hands, she only has one hand to hold the weapon in, and unfortunately you're not able to have her throwing the tiara and this at the same time. But you know, that's fine. You just pop the hair off, pop the face off, and then you can change them. Which, you know, I actually quite like having this happy face on, so I'm just going to keep this on. But you can just, you know, swap the faces out on and off as you please. And so that's pretty cool. And then you want to put her hair back on so she's not, you know, weird like that. Come on. And the quality on these do feel very good. Like all the other ones I have too. The quality is really good. But you do get a bunch of interchangeable hands and faces and a flight stand and her cat and like basically 3 weapons. I keep doing that. And you pretty much get like 3 weapons. You can only use one at a time, but you still do get like, you get these things. You get a bunch of different hands. You get a bunch of facial expressions. So even though I do think $100 is too much, I would think like most of these are usually like around like $40-ish. That's usually like the price point for these figures. But, and they do reuse a lot of bodies for these ones too. What hand am I looking for? I like her with like the peace sign kind of looking hand. I don't know, kind of like that, like, you know, doing that. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. To me, this feels like a little bit more justified. I think $100 is overpriced, but like I said, the fact that I had to get this from another country imported, which is kind of stupid because now you can actually get it on Big Bad Toy Store cheaper. I might actually have her just holding the wand now, actually. Just kind of like holding the wand, looking at it like this. Whenever I do buy a figure, I usually sell the Build-A-Figure piece online. But like the armadillo here, see that crazy size comparison? Like his thigh is up to her shoulders, which is kind of crazy. But like this thing, I bought 2 figures and I have like 2 pieces here. There's dust on it. Probably gonna end up selling this thing because I'm never gonna finish the Build-A-Figure because I don't care about the other figures. So you get a Build-A-Figure piece with just a waste of plastic. Then you get like maybe like a couple hands and an interchangeable head. But here you get, like I said, you get her cat too. So you basically get 2 characters. You get her cat, you get 5 facial expressions, which is basically 5 head swaps. You get a flight stand, adjust this and move this around. Like, you can take it and put it in other parts. You can even, what I sometimes do is I have like 3 characters on one flight stand, have them like all like floating together. But yeah, you can, you get a bunch of stuff with this, and you get a bunch of hands to replicate poses, and just, the posing like options is pretty crazy compared to a Marvel Legends figure, which her pigtails kind of like, they have like a ball joint, but they're mostly just a rotation like this. They do kind of go back and forth a bit. The head doesn't really look up that much. I'm kind of sounding like a dingus now, but the head doesn't look up that much. I mean, you could pop the head off and kind of, you know, angle it up more, but the head doesn't look up too much. It does look down all the way. It does have like a pivot here, and you can, it has like a ball joint, even though it's like a pin and socket. The arms move up only about this high. Not too bad. They do rotate all the way around. She does have kind of pretty much like butterfly joints. She has like a ball jointed shoulder, but it's not like, you know, a Toy Biz ball jointed shoulder. Where's a Toy Biz figure? I don't have any Toy Biz figures here. Can you believe that? Like here, Black Suit Spider-Man, where this guy has a ball joint shoulder, but hers is actually a ball joint shoulder inside of the torso. That's really good. A single bend in the elbow that's just about as good as a double bend. You get a hinge in the wrist. You get like a ball jointed wrist as well. You get a ball jointed torso, which I say is a lot better than the female ball joints on Hasbro figures. And you got also another ball joint in the waist, which offers like, you know, a ton of movement. Bending back, bending forward. Very good movement there. The legs, they kick out that far, but if you drop them down with the hip, they kick up farther. So like the regular leg kicks like that. The drop hip kicks out. It's not that big of a difference, but it is still a difference. They can kick back all around. You get like, oops. Yeah, this like pops off a little bit. It's not supposed to, but it does rotate here a bit. You get a single bend in the knee, which still is pretty good. You get an ankle pivot. You get like the foot forward and back. You get an ankle pivot. You do kind of have to play around with it a bit. So this basically has about as much articulation as a Marvel Legends. I mean, it does have single jointed elbows and knees, but you get almost the same range of motion. This definitely is a better single jointed elbow than the Marvel Legends female figures. That logo there, this one has it like printed on the box, but this one shows that it's like the official brand. It's not like a bootleg. And on the back, you can see that they advertise it differently as well. You can see they kind of show you what's in the package. They're like, oh look, you have like her interchangeable weapons here. You can see her like posing, the cat. But this one they're like, all right, you know what you're getting into. We're not going to show you what's in the box. You know, metallic pink, navy blue, and like pearlescent white. I don't want to get these accessories mixed up. I guess pull her out by the skirt. I guess. Oops. Yeah, you can see how the way these two look. You can tell just by look. Oh, there's a dent on her stomach right there. Oh, it's because this stupid thing was like pressing against her and it made like a dent. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. But yeah, you can see the way the design of these two look a lot different. The colors on this one just look a lot more cool. And the hair is like metallic too, which I think looks weird. I don't know why they didn't just make it this color. I was thinking of customizing this one when I figured out that this existed. I was thinking of customizing it to be, you know, to look like this. But then I was like, what if I can't find another one cheap and I mess it up or something, you know? But I'm glad that this exists. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't just, you know, make it this color. I guess they did that so people would, like me, would end up buying this one. But they did improve her buns here because these don't move back at all. Like you see, they're kind of just like flick back. But these ones, they move a bit. I mean, not much, but in real life, it's a bigger difference than you think it might be. I can't believe that happened, though. Man, that's so stupid how that happened. But yeah, but either way, this one, I think the old version actually came with a winky face here. And also, the skin tone, too, is different, too. Compare the legs here. Compare the legs, because there's, like, more leg. There's, like, dirtiness on the legs. You can see the skin color looks a lot more skin color. This looks a little bit more like too pale and like borderline yellow. It has a generally more matte kind of appearance to it, which, you know, I think it's cool. Put the other figure away. The other figure is just in my closet because this is the one that I have on display. I don't want to have like two of the same figure on display, considering the shelf that they're on is the one up there, which is kind of tiny, so I kind of only have like the main characters. I don't want to have like duplicates. I do have 4 versions of Sailor Venus over there though, which is, you know, kind of weird. She's not even my favorite. I don't know how that played out, but I'm the same freak that paid, $200 on Snapshot Spider-Man there, so don't ask me about stuff of whether or not it's worth it, because, if I like it, I'm probably going to buy it. But either way, let me know what you think about this figure. Let me know if you even know who Sailor Moon is. There's like fuzz here. And yeah, so that's over this video. I will see you guys in the next review. Happy birthday, Sailor Moon.